All right, so we had a Y here already. This is going to be for the condensate coming from the third floor. So that's why this is not glued. And what's going to happen, condensate's going to come through this hole and it's going to go into this trap. And then the trap's going to outlet this side across into here, and I'll make a clean out for the trap. This clean out up here I had put earlier. It is not legal, but I put it anyway because at least we'd have a way to get in to clean the pipe. This one is legal. See, the same way here, when you have a waste stack, you should have a clean out at the bottom of it, and that's what this is. This one over here, I didn't have room for a clean out. Not for this. So it does say that you can actually take the toilet up and you can snake from the sink to clear that, take the toilet up to clear that. I could put a clean out in here, but this basement's going to be finished, which means all these pipes are going to be hidden behind a wall or some kind of panel. But for code reasons, what could have happened is, I don't even see how it could have got the clean. This could have been a clean out turn, or it was a double. Maybe that would have worked. But I don't say I couldn't get it in there, but it was way crazy. And the reason the clean outs are so hard is because the main sewer for the building is elevated. See how far off the floor it is? There's the floor. That's a good 4 feet, probably 4.5 feet off the ground. So the problem is when you have a sewer line that high, it's hard to get, I think for a 3-inch, it's 18-inch clearance to the clean out. It's hard to get that 18 inches. I could put another one here. In fact, that is going to be a clean out. That's the only one that'll work. That's legal. This one is, yeah, if you measured it, it's about 12. So anyway, we did, this is the laundry tray in the first floor. So I ran a 2-inch here, jogged up and went through this thing, which is 4 inches of solid wood. I was able to get a long sweep turn here, and then I ran the pipe all the way down to here, was able to get another long turn. Then I had to come through this again and get another long turn and go up. And upstairs, I'm working on the laundry tray now. So this one's a little harder to put in, but it's in. And more updates. The HVAC guys were here about 30 minutes ago. I asked them to place the furnace on the footprint where it's going to go. Well, they didn't do that, but one of the guys who is in the crew, what he told me was, see, here's my gas tap, and it's more off to the left side. The gas valve on these units is right about here, I think, inside the case. That's why you see the wires coming out this side. So the guy that was with him said, oh, it doesn't matter. You can run the gas line in either side. I say, yeah, if you're in a tight, but the wires are coming out here. So that means they designed it preferably to feed from this side. So now they say this furnace is going to be almost against the wall. So if this is the clearance for the duct and this is the feed, again, not to talk about these guys, but they leave a lot to be desired. They're basically going to sit the coil on top of here, slide it under this thing, and just cut a hole through. Now, the thing about that, there's no baffle in here to force that air to go up. And even in the back, you can see where the duct has come apart already. These guys are horrible. Here, same thing, where it came apart. And same thing here, look where it's all dented up where they beat the hell out of it. I don't know. I think they're just in an opportune position to make money. And that's what they're doing. They already bent this. This looks like it got bent. And this is not a cheap unit. Look at that. How the hell did the coil get damaged inside there? I wouldn't let these guys put an air conditioner in my window. All right, so what was told to me was, just run the pipe down. This is a hard pipe. Get it near the unit and have a drip leg, and we'll connect it with a flex hose. Well, yeah, that's legal, but you don't really see it on a unit sitting on the floor in a basement. Never forget, the flex hose is legal. I'm not saying it's not, but flex hose sometimes equals dummy, right? It's like when they came out with a PEX and they went PEX wild. The latest thing now that all of us licensed masters laugh about are the AAVs. So you have AAV warriors out there who think now that they don't have to run vent pipes. Well, because a lot of them are lazy. A lot of them think, well, it's faster, yada, yada. So anyway, my theory is he says he's going to run the gas pipe can go in this way. First of all, I'm not going to let him connect it because it's my license, not theirs. They have, they're legal from my hard pipe. So if I ran this hard pipe here down near the furnace and got close enough, then they're legal. Where that hard pipe is up in the ceiling, they can't touch it. Not legally. Not without getting fined and have a plumbing inspector climb up there, you know what. I think it's backwards. It's a horrible installation, these guys. I'm not going to mention the company, but they're hard. To take a unit like this is roughly about a $5,000 unit. The coil is, this and the coil together with the condenser is $5 or $6. I forgot what I paid for mine, but it's around there. So first off, and I'm not going to get too long-winded because this is not my trade, but it affects me because I'm the one running the power for it. These are reversed. So this one is the return, and that's the feed. So, okay, I get that, but what they should have done was leave at least another couple inches, like 5-6 inches here, so that the gas line could come down and go into the furnace. I will be hooking the furnace up because it's on my permit, not on theirs. And I guess he tried to make me feel better by saying, oh, just bring it close and we'll connect it. I don't think so. Because you get into a you know what match. If something goes wrong, whose fault is it? Well, he ran the pipe, but I connected it, but maybe the pipe's, nah. Just put the damn furnace where it belongs, and I'll hook it up. They're actually getting me annoyed now, these guys, because I think they're full of you know what. So that's a little something. But anyway, my point is, the connection for the gas valve is right through this hole. Where is it? Actually, I think it's through here. Yeah, in fact, you look inside, you see that black shiny thing? That's the manifold. And I could see the gas valve under it. I'll probably take this cover off and show you in the video. Because I know this unit. I know this unit really well. I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't know. So his thing is, oh no, we're going to run this. So why the hell would you run a gas valve in this side? It means you got to come all the way across, make a U-turn inside the unit. Now, it's easy with flex pipe. Try it with hard pipe, which is the way the older guys or older trades would do it. I mean, flex pipe is just a new thing just recently. We weren't allowed to use flex pipe. And then they made the code. They're making the code easier for these guys who have no daggone experience in the trade. That's all they're doing. When the code first came out, they allowed flex pipes. It's the gas pipe that goes behind your stove. That's called CSST. Same thing. First, it was limited, I think, to 3 or 4 feet in length. Now, from what I understand the code, there is no limit on the length, which is really stupid because these guys will run the flex pipe 10 feet long if they were allowed. So my theory is, why would you, if it's designed to hook up on this side, why would you run the pipe in this side, go all the way in the unit, make a U-turn? Besides that, now you're coming down, you got 1, 2, 3 extra elbows. You know what that means in gas when you're sizing? It means 12 feet. 12 linear feet of pipe is what 3 elbows roughly add up to. So if you weren't careful, and I wasn't careful to size this properly, I got enough BTUs and power to power it. But if you weren't careful and you were close to the line, as far as the size of the pipe, you just blew it. If you hooked it up on this side, you just added 12 feet to your load. And let's say you were on the line, this is 120,000 BTU it needed. And let's say that 12 feet put you over the line where it's not getting the gas it needs, the unit won't fire. Oh, it'll fire and then shut down. So that's why I'm getting long-winded on this. Yes, it matters what side you go in on the unit. If it's designed to go left, guys, go left. If you're in a tight where it didn't matter, because the young gentleman that was here was telling me, well, it doesn't matter, you can go either way. Yeah, well, remember all my other videos? I'm saying this place is wide open. It's all rafters and stick and wood. You have the perfect opportunity to make it the best job you can. They just made it a piece of chilief. It's just, they're an example of people who shouldn't be doing this. That's all I can say. And I'm saying it on my video, and I don't give a damn who sees it. They're bad news. Remember when I said my other video, don't do it just for the money? These people are in it for the money. To give an example, we should have had heat 3 weeks ago. So, and then they show up. I mean, this is the 3rd time they showed up to explain to them the issues. And you explain the issues, and they show up again. So I have a pretty good feeling they're going to get fired. It's coming. Oh, that's the intake. This is the exhaust. As far as I can see, I hope they do try to go that way with that exhaust. When they wind up under the steps, then they'll realize. All right, so enough about them. I just wanted to show you what I did with the laundry tray. And over here is the bathroom in the basement. They're actually lowering the floor. It looks like about 10, 12 inches to get the height. And I think they're going to lower it outside here too. So we'll see. See ya.